channel. In today's video, I'm going to be filming my very first health video. I'm really excited to film this because at the beginning of this YouTube journey, I did say that I wanted to film videos regarding health. So with that said, today's video is my favorite ways to de-stress. And I thought this was gonna be such a nice video to film and actually de-stress while filming. For the past week or so, I've been just writing in my phone everything I could about stress, what I knew, what I didn't know, and I did research and I looked up a lot of things. So I put a lot of effort and time into this video because I wanted to kind of give you guys an accurate understanding of what stress is and then how I like to combat stress. So if you'd like to see my favorite ways to de-stress, just kick back, relax, and enjoy this video. Alright, so let's just jump right into it. What is stress? Stress is basically designed as the brain's response to any single demand. So many different things can trigger this response, such as change. Those changes can be positive or negative. So you're probably asking, how can stress produce like a positive change? For example, when you're faced in a dangerous situation, your pulse quickens, you breathe faster, your muscles tense up. Basically, your brain is using more oxygen, and essentially all of those functions are aiming towards survival and ensure that essentially is boosting your immune system. So that is a great example of how positive change can cause stress and in turn be basically good for you. Not all stress is bad for you. However, in this video, when I refer to stress, I'm basically referring to chronic stress, which is related to much more extreme changes, and that in turn leads to much more traumatic stress reactions. So that same stress that you feel in dangerous situations that actually boosts your immune system can be extremely detrimental and suppress functions of your body that aren't needed for immediate survival. So for example, your digestive and reproductive systems stop working normally. So in short, problems start occurring when our stress response goes on for too long, aka chronic stress. So the first thing I want to talk about is the first symptoms and signs of chronic stress. And usually people start having immediate digestive problems. A few other symptoms would be sleeplessness, headaches, moodiness, irritability, stuff like that. People who suffer with chronic stress are much more prone to the common cold or the flu. Okay, this is the craziest of all. Over time, with continued strain on your body, you can actually develop diseases such as, and I'm reading them from my phone because there's a lot, heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, depression, anxiety disorder, and possibly even cancer. That just was like mind blown when I read that. I was just, it's crazy what stress can do to our bodies. So that's why I wanted to create this video and let you guys know some of my favorite ways to de-stress. So let's jump right into that. We're gonna go over 6 different ways I like to personally de-stress. So let's start with number 6. Surround yourself with nature and greenery. Personally, I found an instant way to get in an instant better mood and just be much happier and calmer is to just get out the door and go walk in the nearest park near your house. Where I live in Northern California, there's so many different like forest type areas that you can go hiking in, and every time I do that, it is just an instant de-stressor and is very, very calming and makes me feel a lot better. So it's actually been proven that daylight, fresh air, and the greenery of nature can lower stress levels. There was something I found online that I thought was so interesting. A study was done at the University of Michigan, and studies have shown that even just watching images of greenery on like the television or a computer screen is actually pretty beneficial as well. So I thought that was interesting. However, I think getting out of the house and going and getting the fresh air and daylight is also beneficial because you're getting vitamin D. Number 5, listen to music. That's a given, okay? That should be number 1, but I'm saving number 1 for something else. It's not personally my number 1, but it is something that I think is really important. Tons of studies have shown that listening to music can change your mood instantly and help you get in a much better mood. So just put on your favorite playlist or your favorite song, go outside, go for a walk, lay down, sit down, go for a drive, do whatever you need to do. Just listen to the music that makes you feel good. I think that does wonders for de-stressing. Okay, so number 4 is talk to someone. I feel like for me personally, 90% of the time when I'm seriously stressed out about something, I will go talk to my boyfriend, Dallas, or I will talk to my mom or my dad or my brother and kind of just tell them what's going on, why I'm feeling this way, just vent it out, you know? Basically every time their response to me and their reaction and the way that they talk to me and help me is like really chill, and it makes me realize how I was just stressing for no reason at all. It kind of helps me take a step back, look at the bigger picture, assess the situation, and understand that maybe I'm stressing out a little too much than I really need to be. Does that make sense? Talking to people that you trust and that you love can really help you see things from a different light and maybe help you put yourself in someone else's shoes or just handle the situation a lot better. At least for me, I think that that is something that always helps me. Talking to someone I love, getting their advice, and just calming down, understanding that it's gonna be okay. Number 3 is pamper yourself. This doesn't necessarily have to be about a certain problem that is causing you stress. This can just be you had a crazy work week, you had a crazy school week. Sometimes once a week, for me, I know I need to take a pamper evening, a pamper morning, whatever it is, a chunk of time in a day to just de-stress. Whether I do a face mask or my nails or I shave my legs. That was embarrassing. Whatever it may be, a facial or a long hot shower, a longer shower than I normally would, and I just like that time once a week in the evening to just pamper myself. Male or female, it doesn't matter. You can have a pampering night in. Just make yourself a nice dinner, stay in for the night, watch a movie, put a face mask on, and just treat yourself. Treat yourself. I think that is a great way to de-stress. Number 2, spend time with an animal. That is super, super, super important to me. Personally, I've said this in past videos, I don't have an animal. However, my boyfriend has a 100% miniature pinscher, and so I am always at his house pretty much to see the dog. His name is Trooper. I've fallen in love with him. He is so cute and so fun, and it's one of those things where if I'm in a bad mood, I will go to my boyfriend's house to see Trooper. Over time, I've come to realize a wonderful trait about dogs especially. It doesn't matter how long you leave them all day long alone, at the end of the day when you come home, they will still come to the door and greet you and love you unconditionally, like they're not even mad. It's a beautiful, beautiful trait in dogs that I think humans should practice a bit more. So for me personally, spending time with animals, being around animals, petting animals, just brings something out in me that makes me feel a lot happier and calmer. Universities and different schools are implementing this thing where during finals week they will bring in like puppies and kittens to like an area at the school that you can come and play with, because it's been proven, I guess, that animals lower stress levels and help students do better in finals. So there you go. So my number 1 way to de-stress is exercise. And yes, the facts are just there. You can't ignore them. Exercise can just banish so many different things. So for me personally, exercise has really helped with my anxiety, it's helped with my depression. I injured myself about 6 months ago, and so I wasn't exercised during that time, and I just noticed that all of these issues that I had before were just starting to come back, and yeah, I was really unhappy. So the second I healed myself, I just threw my shoes on, I started walking. Even though I couldn't run, even though my doctor told me not even to walk until I got like custom orthotics, I put my shoes on and I did it anyways. Exercise slashes depression by 50%. So if you don't even suffer with depression 100%, you're slashing it by 50% with just exercise. Just getting out the door and walking or running or swimming with your friends or anything, going to the gym. I mean, there are so many different types of exercises, and getting your heart rate up, it's really not hard as long as you are getting your heart rate up like 3 to 4 times a week and sweating. Get outside and sweat. I think that is something that has helped me tremendously in terms of de-stressing. Oh my gosh, there's hummingbirds. There's hummingbirds. I love hummingbirds. I think everyone kind of has their own way of just relaxing from a hard day or de-stressing from a stressful situation. If you find yourself getting really frustrated, try something new. Try one of the things that I mentioned. If you've never tried it before, try something that you never thought you would have liked doing. Like maybe try meditation or try doing a new form of exercise that you've never done before. Do something new. Alright guys, that's today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys liked my very first health video, I would like feedback. If you guys want little quick videos like this in the future about just easy ways to manage our health and be happy and our well-being, and or even just like exercise and or recipes, like whatever you want in terms of health, I'm into. So let me know what you want, leave it in the comments below, and I will be happy to provide content like that. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I can't believe I'm over 100 subscribers. Like when I hit 100 subscribers, I literally was just over the moon. I did not even think I would ever hit 100 subscribers. So I'm so happy to have so many of you watching my videos, and yeah, I just feel so excited and I am really enjoying doing this. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. You know, that's always nice. All of my social media are listed below. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!